Hi, welcome to the Exerserve Lunchtime Fitness class. Holding this once a week, a 40-minute session, combination of some cardio and some circuit training. This week, I've included some resistance exercises as alternatives. So we're going to be doing exercises like arm raises, tricep extensions, some bicep curls, and front raise exercises. So if you've got some little dumbbells, so something like this are ideal, sort of whether they're half a kilo, 1 kilo, 2 kilo, we don't want to go too much more than that. If you haven't got any weights, then again, grab some tin cans, something you can get your hand around and grip tightly. These weigh about half a kilo, so you can use those instead of a weight. So I'll give alternatives exercises in all cases for when we get to those exercises. So if it's going to be, it'll be something like do lunges or do bicep curls, do fast feet, bicep curls, that kind of stuff. So we're going to do a format where we've got a couple of tracks for cardio, and then we'll go into circuits. We've got 10 exercises in the circuits today. So 20 circuit exercises and then a track and a cool down track. So similar to what we've done before, just a little bit different. If you are carrying any injuries when you get to an exercise, you think you're going to aggravate that injury, then just swap that out for a different exercise. Just calm down, walk on the spot, take a break for that particular piece. Absolutely don't do anything that hurts. If things get a bit too much for you, then again, just take a break. If you've got heart rate coming up too much, we're going to work in the circuits for 45 seconds on with 15-second break. Take longer breaks if we're working through the tracks and that gets too much then. So key message, just work at your own pace and don't push it too hard. Okay, so we're going to start with some stretches and then we're going to crack on to the actual exercises. So bring your arms up here, elbows together. Don't worry if you can't do that. Just as close as you can get them together. 2 more of those. And then go back the other way. The shoulders nice and warm. Arms out to the side, little circles, getting slightly bigger. And then back the other way. Open up that chest. That's good. Then we're going to hula our hips around, turns anti-clockwise, and then we're going to go clockwise. That's it. Good. And then a couple of good morning, so hinging at the hips, bending forwards, and up. Do another 2 of those. Feel the stretch in your back here. Achilles. That's good. So get yourself a drink, a towel, those weights if you want to do the weighted stuff. We're going to start with a little bit of cardio warm up, and then we'll be into that first track. So I'm going to start in 5 seconds. 4, and we're going to start with fast feet. So this is just the warm up track. So take this at reasonable pace. Pace that suits you. So we're doing 3 rounds, fast feet, then high knees, fast feet, high knees, 3 times round. So as this is the warm up, just gradually get faster or more intense as you go through it. So start off nice and gently here. And again with the high knees, make it more of a jog on the spot. So high knees now. Just jogging on the spot. Oh, don't forget to start your watch if you want to track your workouts. That's it. 20 seconds left of our high knees. Gradually increasing that intensity. Nothing too much. Good. Get you back at your desk. 1 o'clock. And fast feet. It's a little bit faster now. Feel that heart rate starting to come up. Nothing too much at this stage. And into high knees. It's getting a little bit higher this time. Okay. 15 seconds to go. One more round of fast feet. That's it. Increase that pace. This last round. Up on the balls of your feet. Start to feel it in your calves. Last 10 seconds. Let's increase that, ready for our high knees. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Seconds to go. And rest. Little rest. 25 seconds, grab a drink. We're ready for the next track. Again, cardio before we start the circuits after this one. So, fast feet. So this is the first track where we're going to do some weights. So you can either do lunging or bicep curls for the next when we change exercises. So in 3 seconds, if you grab your tin cans or your and do some bicep curls. If you want to lunge, you can do that as well, or you can lunge and do bicep curls if you want to challenge yourself in terms of your coordination. So lunges or bicep curls or both. And then back to those fast feet. We're doing this 4 times. I'm ready for those bicep curls again. So lunge and curl, keeping those elbows still, making that just the bicep doing the work. And fast feet. Increase that pace. Ready for those lunges. Let's go. So just touching that knee to the ground with the lunge. Just one atom of your leg touching one atom of the floor. Don't put any weight on it. Pushing up and fast feet. Last round. feeling the blood pumping now. Let's go. So lunges or bicep curls, or you can do what I'm doing, which is lunging and bicep curls. Ooh, challenge the balance. And rest. So put your tins down somewhere safe. Next we've got the circuits. So 10 exercises this time in a circuit. We did 8 last week, so a little bit more challenging. So star jumps or lateral raises. So not together. Either star jumps or you've got dumbbells or your tin cans. I'm going to do lateral raises. So arms slightly bent and then bringing them so you can see the dumbbells in your peripheral vision. You're trying to get the top part of your arm horizontal and control those weights on the way down as much as you are on the way up. So we're working for 45 seconds, resting for 15 in these circuits. We go, and down, up, and down. Or star jumps if you want that bit of cardio. We're doing 2 rounds, so you can choose to do star jumps 1 and lateral raises next one. There we are, we're done. Next we've got our mountain climbers. So 3 alternatives, you've got steady pace, fast pace, or drunken where we're moving our knees across. Let's go down into plank position, easy version, just bring it up. That's it for the first 15 seconds. I'm going to do it like this. You want to carry on doing this, that's fine. Work at your pace. Or we can start jogging out those mountain climbers. Get a bit of cardio as well as engaging that core. And then those who want a bit more, start to move those knees across your body to get a bit of twist into it. And rest. Now we've got squats or thrusters. If you want to do just normal squats, and that's just feet width apart, can't do thrusters, then grab those dumbbells, put them up by your ears. We go down for the squat, push them overhead. Down for the squat, overhead. That's it. I'll tell you when we're halfway. Nearly halfway. And rest. Now we've got planks or plank taps. So planking on your elbows, or high plank, or plank taps where we're going to be tapping each shoulder. Let's go down into plank. Got our shoulders, our bottom and our in line, and then we're tapping each side, keeping that core engaged. So planking or tap plank or plank tap, sorry. 15 seconds to go. Keep that core engaged. If it feels too much, and just drop down to your knees. Carry on doing it. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Okay, now we've got fast feet or bicep curls, or fast feet and bicep curls. So I'm going to do both. So start with those fast feet and then up with the biceps, keeping those elbows by your side. A bit like rubbing your tummy and patting your head. If you just want to do one or the other, that's fine as well. We're halfway. It's up that pace for the last 15 seconds of the fast feet. And rest. Got flutter kicks now. The higher up you have your legs, the easier the flutter kick is. So I'm going to start easy and then show you harder. So if you bring your legs up here, flutter kicks here. Not too bad. Always keeping that core engaged. If you want a bit more, then lower them down. So your legs are just coming off the ground. Keep that core engaged. We're halfway. Try not to let your feet kick the floor. Keeping them just that high. Keep that core engaged. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. And done. I think that's the worst exercise. So now we've got front raises or lunges. So don't do them together. So lunges, you know, front raises, two options, either hands on top or hands underneath. I'm going to do both, one after the other. Lift them up. Using slightly different muscles in those shoulders to bring your arms up. And rest. Press ups next. So don't be frightened of these. We're going to start press ups on all fours, and then I'm going to step it out gently. You just stop where you find it challenging. So on all fours, shoulders over hands, down we go. Keeping those elbows in to our side. 3, 4, 5. Move it forward about 10 centimeters. Bring the shoulders back over the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A bit more challenging. Forward another 10 centimeters. Still on the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then up into plank. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we've got high knees or tricep extensions. This is a bit of a killer after doing the press ups. I'm going to step back so you can see me. Hands above your head. Let's go. And then, or high knees if you haven't got any weights. Do not try and do this one together. Again, try and keep those elbows as still as you can. Just focusing on working those triceps. Nearly there. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. And rest. So last exercise of this circuit, one more to go. Down for our Russian twist. Feet on the floor, legs bent. For an easier version, bending round. Want a bit more, pop the legs up, hold the arms together. There we go. If you want even more, try straightening those legs. You can also do these with a little dumbbell. Give yourself a bit more resistance and momentum. One side might feel easier than the other. Make sure you are touching down on each side, working on that flexibility and that core strength. 10 seconds to go. Ooh. And rest. You've got a minute's rest. Grab yourself a drink, get to do all that again. Ooh. It's another lovely day near Warwick. Hope it's a good day where you are. I bet we wouldn't have had weather like this if we weren't in lockdown. So 30 seconds rest. It's all part of the design. Get your heart rate back down again. Should drop perhaps 10 points in this minute break. And then either lateral raises when we start again, or I'm going to do star jumps for this one. So remember, lateral raises, arms a little bit bent as you bring them up. Star jumps are what star jumps are. So let's go, 45 seconds. Let's go, star jumps or lateral raises. Your choice. Keep going. Looks like my phone's running out of power. I'll fix that in a minute. Ready to stop. And 15 seconds break. Let me just plug my phone in. And we're ready to go down for those mountain climbers. Down we go. Nice easy. In that plank position. Keep that core engaged. Just stepping it slowly. Knee just above the ground. Now, if you want a bit more, jog it out with me. Still trying to keep that core, pull that bottom down. It's a bit harder in this position. And then start moving that knee across the body. Five seconds to go. And rest. Now we've got thrusters or squats and thrusters. So if you want thrusters, it's the same as squats, but have the weights by your ears. There we go. Above your head. Up we go. Halfway. Ten seconds. And rest. Put those weights down carefully. We're up for plank taps. Or plank. So elbows plank, high plank, or plank taps. Your choice. Down we go. A nice plank, and then start tapping. Try not to use your momentum when you're tapping. Make it a deliberate move. Strengthen those shoulders. Keep that core engaged the whole time. "15 seconds to go." Drop down to your knees if you need to take it a bit easier. And rest. Now we've got fast feet and bicep curls. Pick up those dumbbells. Start with the fast feet, and then if you want to, bring the dumbbells in or just do the dumbbells. Halfway, thinking about that bicep as you bring the arms up and as you drop them down. Last 15 seconds, let's increase those fast feet. And rest. Down for flutter kicks. The higher up you have your legs, the easier it's going to be. Have your arms by you down here. Give yourself some support. So legs up. Don't lock those knees. Don't move those knees. Point the toes. Bring them down. The lower down you do it, the more it's going to challenge your core. Core engaged. Like you think someone's going to drop a medicine ball halfway. And keep it going if you can. Take a break if you need to. 10 seconds left. And rest. Got lunges or front raises now. Nearly the end of this circuit. And do lunges. So hands on the hips. Front raises, we're doing this or this. Lunges, forwards. If you do want a bit more, then you can always do the jump lunge. I'll do that in a minute, or in 15 seconds to be precise. Here we go. So if you want a bit more, then jumping up. That's good. And rest. 3 exercises left. So press up next. I'm going to go down onto all fours. 90-degree legs. Let's do 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 centimeters forwards. Shoulders over hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 centimeters further. Shoulders over hands. 2, 3, 4, 5. Carry on there. If you want a bit more, into full press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So high knees if you want to go a bit cardio, or tricep extensions. Doing the tricep extensions with the tin cans. Over our head. And then bringing them down as far as your arms will go. If you want a bit more cardio, then pop the weights down, go into high knees. We've got halfway to go. It's got our Russian twist left, and then 2 more cardio tracks. 15 seconds. 5, and rest. Down for those Russian twists. So if you have got a little dumbbell, then you can hold that in your hands if you want. Legs raised for a bit more if you want. And then now we're the same move. We've got a little bit of weight that we need to move from side to side. Makes it a bit more challenging, but not much. You can do it with like a 10 kilo weight plate. That starts to make it a bit more challenging. 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds. And rest. Whew. That's the circuits over and done with. Just got those couple of cardio tracks. One, or we can go for it, and one that's a cool down. Feel a glow in your shoulders. And a lot of work, depends what you do with the press ups. They can be a challenge. Whew. That's good. How what we got left? 8 minutes of the workout left. So we'll finish this off. Time to have a quick shower and get back to that 1 o'clock Zoom or Skype or Teams call that seems to be our lives now. So ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Fast feet. Fast feet. So with this one, next one, we've got the choice of doing lateral raises or star jumps. Your choice, whether you think you've done enough with the weights. I'm going to do star jumps. So tapping with our feet, go in. I think we've got 3 exercises for 2 rounds. So I think it's 45 seconds of star jumps from memory. All these blur into each other. And yeah, 45 seconds of star jumps or lateral raises if you don't want the cardio to be as intense. Because after these star jumps, we're going to go into in and out, which is like star jumps, but with your arms staying out. I'll show you those in a minute. 14 seconds to be precise. And then in and out. So feeling that on your pecs. And then we've got 1 more round of that. And then our lovely cool down track. Almost there. And fast feet again. Good. Keep that pace going. Whatever pace you want. I'm going to go for the last 15 seconds. It's up that pace. It's good. Ready to grab those dumbbells. If you're doing lateral raises or star jumps, if you're not, grab those dumbbells. Lateral raises, arms slightly bent. Up they come. You see it just in the corner of your eyes and your peripheral vision. That's it, bringing those elbows so they're at the same height as your shoulders. That's good. And we're in and out to finish in 15 seconds. Three seconds, and entire in and out. Just 30 seconds of in and out. And rest. There's 4 minutes left to go. Little cool down track. So this track's as much to stretch things out. Let that heart rate drop. See what we got in store for us. Fast feet and squats. So yeah, just use this to just feel the cardio come down, let that heart rate come down, then we're going to do squats. Just to stretch out the legs. Again, 70% of what you would normally do. Yeah, just using this to stretch out those quads. And then we'll move into some high knees, but let's keep that as a nice light jog. Unless, of course, you just want to punish yourself some more, in which case you can, so yeah, just jog it out. We're doing 3 rounds of this, so go at whatever pace you like. 15 seconds to go, then back to those fast feet. And fast feet now. That's it. Up that pace a little bit, maybe. And squats. There we go. 78% of what you would normally do. Give a nice stretch out. That's it, good. High knees, just jogging on the spot. Heart rate should be falling ever so slightly. 10 seconds to go. Some fast feet. That's good. Increase that pace ever so slightly. And our last set of squats. Feeling those quads. We've done a lot of work today. and our last little jog out before we finish off. Last 10 seconds. And rest. Now hold your arm up, pull it back, get some stretching done. Stretch out that tricep, other side. Give it a stretch. Good, arm across your body. And the other side, arm across your body. That's good. Stretch out to the front, feel the stretch across your back. And now, hands behind your back, open up, back chest. Hands behind your head. And bend forward in a good morning and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we are, we're done. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope that blew away some of the lockdown cobwebs. If you enjoyed it, send the link to your friends, family, co-workers. If you're doing this on catch up, I hope it's still a good day. And I'll see you all next week. Or I do sessions on Thursdays, Saturday mornings, and Monday evenings as well. So enjoy the rest of lockdown. See you soon.